Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for Express Elden Ring gameplay. Once again, this is Gamer Slack down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack here in the rear with the gear on the microphone. And we are going after two things in this video, the Arrow's Reach Talisman and the Meteoric Orb Blade. For now, I want you to hook up your Glintstone Pebble and your Rock Sling spells. And we're off to Stormhill Shack. Stormhill Shack. From here, we're going to turn to the south and gallop all the way down. Follow the road, and then you're going to get up on the cliffs on the right side, just past this golden tree here. Get up on the cliffs on the right side. Live commentary will return in part 3. I've been training live commentary Slack to go as fast as Gamer Slack. So you're going to see an example of that in part 3. Alright? Okay, all the way down here, there's 3 wolves to take care of up on top of this little rocky plateau here. And then a Caden mercenary to take care of down below. An extremely dangerous Caden mercenary rather, but should be no problem with Rock Sling. Each of these wolves will just take 1 Glintstone Pebble each. Don't go down there. Don't go down. Just stay up here. Switch over to Rock Sling. Double back over here. And you see a Caden mercenary patrolling in and out of this tower. Wait till he comes out a little bit and then start spamming him with Rock Sling. Should be able to take care of him, no problem. Okay, and switch over to Glintstone Pebble. Get your sneak on. Two guys in here are going to take care of the guy on the right first. A couple Glintstone Pebbles should take care of him, no problem. 1, 2, down he goes. Switch over to the guy on the left. He's going to get up. Don't worry about it though. A couple Glintstone Pebbles. He goes down. And to the victor go the spoils. And here are the spoils. The Arrow's Reach Talisman. This will increase the range of Rock Sling. A very important talisman. So look that up right away. And back to Stormhill Shack. Put on that Rock Sling spell there, Slack. Atta boy, who's good Slack. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go out in this field here to the northeast. There is a troll there. We can easily drop him with Rock Sling. And behind him is the Strength Knot Crystal Tear and an Arteria Leaf. So target his chest, 3 or 4 Rock Slings to drop him, and then finish him off. Down he goes. Refill FP, and finish him off. And to throw an extra Rock Sling, as always, overkill. Overkill, overkill, overkill. I got an itchy ear here. Make sure you grab this Arteria Leaf and the Strength Knot Crystal Tear. And look carefully for a tombstone step you can drop down here on. Turn around and you're going to see that little ledge there. You jump on that little ledge. I just sort of missed, but it's okay. There's a tombstone step just beyond that, and make your way down to the bottom. And then we're going to follow the cliffs on the right side over to a couple more Caden mercenaries who are guarding 5 fire arrows. This one here. 3 Rock Slings should do him in. And another one over here. These guys are guarding 5 fire arrows. It's going to be very useful in Stormvale Castle. So make sure you grab these. And there are the fire arrows. Okay, so got those. Now we're going to make our way over to War Master's Shack. Off to the east. Here we're going to buy the no skill Ashelbor. Extremely important. So it's rest, and then we're going to talk to Knight Bernal.
Not seeing you. Name's Bernal. Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite?
Okay, tell him my faith holds firm and everything's fine, and then you'll be able to do business with him. By the no skill Ashavor. Ashavor no skill. That's it. And you can finish his dialogue off.
It grants. Well.
And I just wanted to wait till daytime. And I'm going to put the no skill Ashavor on our original prisoner's shield, so now we can use the shield in our left hand and use the skill on whatever weapon we have in our right. Previously, the parry skill on the shield overrides any skill in your weapon, the weapon in your right hand. Okay, now you're going to look for this little curve right here. See this curve on the map there? Put a beacon just above that curve. That is the location of a whole bunch of smoldering butterfly. You can use this location to farm smoldering butterfly anytime you like. So go towards that beacon. And there's a couple of flame slugs there. And yes, I know I ran right past the glowing skull. I'm going to continue to ignore glowing skulls for the next little bit. Eventually I'm going to start picking them up. But for now, the money's going to be tight in the beginning, so I don't want anybody thinking I'm relying on those to do the walkthrough. Okay, so kill those two flame slugs. Grab all these smoldering butterfly here. Like I said, you can come back here, put a marker there if you like. Come back here anytime you like. Anytime you like, those smoldering butterfly will respawn. Okay, grab a mushroom here. I'm going to look out to the east to this knight on horseback patrolling here. Switch over to Rocksling. Get your sneak on. Throw several rock slings at him until you down him. As soon as he's down, switch over to Glintstone Pebble and finish him off. Because if you try to finish him off with rock sling while he's on the ground, it won't work. So make sure you switch to Glintstone Pebble and grab the very important Ash of War Golden Vow. Golden Vow. Grab that. Up the hill you go. Veer off to the left here. And I switched pardon me, I switched over to the Lord Sword's Greatsword. Two-handed. That's hold down the action button to press the attack button to two-hand it. Sneak up behind them like this and do a charge attack. Instant knockout and you get a Somber Smithing Stone 1. And that is important as well. Pretty much everything we're doing is important because, like I said, this is an express run. Look for the two birds on the edge of the cliff, and this will show you where the roof of these runes are. You can jump onto this roof. Pick up the lance at the corner, and you're going to target a knight way down below, in between two dogs. That guy right there. If you target the knight and spam out Rocksling, you should be able to kill the dogs as well. Keep spamming that Rocksling. We got one dog down. More Rocksling on these foot soldiers here. Killed them both. Okay, and we just want to go down here and get a better shield, that's all. Okay, once you take care of all those foot soldiers there, you drop down here, go to the chest, and get the Beast Crest Heater Shield. This is way better than the prisoner's default shield. Okay, so switch to that right away. And we're going to put the no skill Ash of War on that. And before you take off, grab this Exalted Flesh. That's really important. And I also want to grab a mushroom over here. You don't have to do that. It could be kind of risky. I left that dog alive by mistake. I should have killed him. Okay, and gallop around like you are seeing me do. And I decided to start picking up the glowing skulls. And find Alexander, the jar. drop down here.
I'm stuck. Hello?
Interact with him and agree to help him out. Help him out.
Just give and I'll don't dally. Give it your all.
Okay, and all you have to do is get behind him and do a charge attack and another charge attack to knock him out. 1 and 2 knocks him out, and he'll give you another Exalted Flesh. Exalted Flesh is going to increase the damage on your rock sling by 20%, which is huge in boss fights. Okay, so now you have 2 Exalted Flesh and Exhausted Dialogue, and that's that. And then we're just going to go down and discover the Saint's Bridge site of grace. Okay, discover the site of grace. Now we're going to ride back up a hill and double back on the ledge on the right side. So ride up, looking for where you can access the ledge on the right side, right here, and double back. Yeah, and I missed the glowing skull there, so sue me. And we're gonna go out to the peak, or the edge of the cliff here, to the east. Take out these 3 foot soldiers, glintstone pebble each, and a godric soldier. We'll probably take a couple of glintstone pebbles. And get yourself a golden rune too. Strike that at golden rune 3, which is worth 800 runes. And we're going to go back down to the west. Find a door in the side of the cliff, which will lead us into death-touched catacombs. Ah! Attaboy, Slack. You went back and got the... Yeah. Who's a good gamer, Slack? I am, that's right. You're a good gamer, Slack. I went back and got it. Okay, showing you on the map where I am. It's pretty basic. Death-touched catacombs. We're here for the Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Do a critical hit to recover health. Very important talisman. Okay, now we're going to put Sacred Blade on the Loresworn's Greatsword. Strike that. Did I? No, strike that, yeah. Put the Sacred Blade on the S-Talk, the prisoner's original sword. And I'm testing to make sure I can launch the skill for my weapon. I could not because like I said earlier, the parry skill on the Beast Crest Heater Shield overrides your weapon. So that's pardon me, that's why you have to put no skill Ash of War on that shield. And now we can cast Sacred Blade from the S-Talk, not the Loresworn's Greatsword. Okay, and now we're ready to go. This location is full of skeletons. Skeletons will only die from active holy damage, such as the Sacred Blade. So get up close, there's a skeleton right there. Cast Sacred Blade, instant kill. Every skeleton in here, instant kill. It's just a matter of finding out where they spawn. So just follow my steps here exactly, and you'll see where they spawn. As long as your sword is glowing yellow with holy damage from a recently cast Sacred Blade, you can instantly kill these skeletons. And that will last 40 seconds after every time you cast Sacred Blade. Okay, so go in here down this little skinny corridor here. Get the Grave Lover here, back off. 2 more skeletons are going to spawn. We're going to have to cast Sacred Blade. Instant kill on that guy. And simply stab this guy. Put your shield up, do a guard counter. Instant kill. Out here, and get the Uchi Katana, which is the samurai's default melee weapon. That's where you can get another one in case you're playing as a samurai and you want 2 of them. Okay, and kill all these skeletons here with Sacred Blade. And here, this Grave Lover here, there's another skeleton here. It's really finicky how he spawns. I think you have to go to the end and then go back and see. Now he finally spawns. See, what the game wants to do is it wants you to kind of like forget about that and drop down below, and then he spawns and starts bombarding you with arrows from up top. So drop down here, get the blood rose, and here is the lever for the boss door. Open it up. As soon as you hit that, more skeletons are going to spawn behind you. So it's best to stay in this area here. Use this archway as a choke point and carefully wipe out all the skeletons as they get in your line of fire. Okay, don't go rushing out there because you'll get mobbed. Okay? Pick them off all one by one. Take your time. A few more at the end. Took some heat there because I was not kind of unprepared. Now I'm just going to do a guard counter. Take him out. Okay, 2 more skeletons up top. The archer is going to go up, do a guard counter, and another one off to the left. And that is it. That just leaves the boss fight. And I just wanted to double back here to see if I forgot a grave glove right in here. And yes, I did. Alright, boss fight. Gonna take care of this guy primarily with Magic Glintblade. That's nothing, Slack. Oh wait, it is. My bad. I thought it was one of those candles that I commonly mistake for loot. And that time it wasn't. It was actually loot. Okay, refill at the site of grace. And I'm switching over to Magic Glintblade because this is the best way to take out this boss. Okay, so the boss door is open. Grab some root resin. In we go. First thing you're going to do is spawn your wolves. Refill FP. And then circle. Well, actually, you don't have to circle around because he kind of hangs around at the end. Refill FP. Lock on. Cast out Magic Glintblade 4 times. And then I switch to Rock Sling. And then refill that beat. And this should be an easy fight. Rinse, repeat, Magic Glintblade, switch to Rock Sling. Just, you know, kitchen sink the fucker. Pardon my French. Kitchen sink him. Throw the kitchen sink at him. Make sure you get this death root here and a couple of root resins, 1 in each corner, and we're done. Next, we're going back to Aeonia Swamp Shore. Why am I going here? I think that was a mistake. It should be going to Aeonia Swamp Shore. Okay, and this is important. Switch back to Glintstone Pebble and Rock Sling. Got some money to level up. Let's throw this into Mind. No, wait. We have Intelligence up to 18, Strength up to 15. Now it's time to start working on Mind. So Mind up to 14. And now I'm going to the church because I don't know. I don't have the gamer slack is. I've forgotten why. Oh, okay. Sell off some runes. Oh yeah, right. Sell off all the stuff that we got in Sell Crystal Tunnel. including these gravity crystals. You don't need them. And any ashes of war or any other gear you don't need. For example, this lance, don't need that. Don't need the glintstone staff anymore, our original glintstone staff. Keep, sell this, the incantation scarab, but keep the original prisoner shield. That's important. Keep that. Don't sell it.
Goodbye.
Okay, should have enough to level up again. Let's get points into mind. We need to get mind up to 16 so we can cast out a really good spear dash. There we go, mind up to 16. So that'll give us 100 FP. And now we're going to Ionio Swamp Shore. And we're going to go after the Meteoric Ore Blade. An excellent weapon that is perfect for intelligence builds because it scales with intelligence. And from what I understand, the Meteoric Ore Blade has the best DPS of any sword in the game. Or so I've heard. Okay, now you're going to point to the south. And you're going to put on the Crevice's Black Key crossbow. Even though you can't use it properly, equip it. And your meteorite staff. We're just going to use it as a pointer. Look for the yellow tree, the yellow earth tree to the southwest, and go there. Missed that one. Once you get to the top of the rise, you're going to look for this kind of this looping branch. This branch right here. Loop. That there. You're going to pass underneath the right side. Cut to the right a little bit and right along the wall of this building down here. So right along this wall. Cut to the right a little bit, right along the edge of the cliff. Double jump over this gap and drop off your horse right here and look to the right side of the screen. See that what I call death roach? Watch for him to turn to the right. When he turns to the right, it's okay to go because you alerted him when you came in the area. Now you're gonna lock on, spam out 5 magic limp plates. Charge the first one. And that'll kill him. Make sure you charge the first one by holding down the attack button. And now you're going to go out down into Kaled Waypoint Ruins Cellar. And this is where the Meteoric Ore Blade is. But there are about 8 or 10 of those death roaches. They're kind of like baby roaches. And this poison guy way at the end. So you're going to have to use your lock-on to locate him. This guy patrolling at the end, he's priority number 1. So just spam your lock-on until you finally grab him. There he is. 3 or 4 magic limp blades. Refill slack. There you go, he's down. Don't worry about using your torch. It's not gonna affect your ability to sneak around. And make a fire pot. Now you're gonna switch over to your torch. Get that fire pot ready to go. Turn to the right corner and aim with your bow by two-handing it, and then hold down the guard button and aim just above that death roach right there. Once again, equip your bow, hold down the action button, press the attack button to two-hand your bow, and then hold down the guard button to aim it, like to do precision aim, and you get a crosshair. And you can point the crosshair where you want a fire pot to go. This is an easy way to free aim a fire pot. Okay, so kill this guy way down in the corner with a couple of glintstone pebbles. And then we're going to use fire pots on all the baby roaches that are hiding behind these tombs here. Which can be a real fucking pain in the ass, pardon my French. Because they're kind of hidden behind the tombs and you can't lock on with your glintstone pebble. So you need to throw fire pots like just behind the tombs. So aim. There we go. Throw that fire pot. And there we go. Easy way to take them out without having to lock on. Okay, so that guy is at the second row. This is what I call the first row. And this guy way down at the end, you can just use glintstone pebble. Your glintstone pebble, pardon me, is just short of killing these baby roaches. So make sure you cast out 2. There's another one right there. Now in the 4th corridor, there's another way at the end there, glintstone pebble. And I see this guy patrolling there. In the next corridor, there's another baby roach hidden right there. You can't see him, so you're gonna have to use your make another fire pot. Use your crossbow to aim right about there. Throw it, and that'll kill him. See, basically you're throwing these fire pots like kind of like around the corner of these tombs to get these guys, these baby roaches. And these guys can cast out. Use a magic glint blade on, by the way, on this guy on the door. Easiest way to get over that tomb there. You can hide behind the tomb. And another one's going to come to investigate. He comes over to investigate. Lock on. Magic glint blade. Just cast out 2. You don't need to, but like I said, overkill always. If you got spare FP, overkill. And we're going to go to the other side, the west side. There should be one guy left. And this will give you an enemy group refill. There we go. There's the enemy group refill. And that means everybody in this area is dead. Now we can go get the meteoric ore blade. Who loves you? Cyclops, that's right. And don't you forget it. This requires 15 strength. And we have that. That's why I had you level up strength to 15. And the skill on it is gravitas. You stab your sword into the ground and it kind of sucks everything in an area around you towards you and does damage. It's really incredibly useful for killing enemies around the corner, which is exactly what we were trying to do, but we didn't have that yet. So now we don't have that problem anymore. Anytime there's enemies around corners or hidden behind tombs or whatever, we could just use the meteoric ore blade. Okay, and that's going to be a mainstay, a weapon mainstay throughout the rest of this walkthrough rather. And back to the Third Church America for the final tour, or final run of this tour. We're going to make our way through Mistwood. So, spells equipped. Glintstone Pebble and Rock Sling. Troll out here, we can kill him with Rock Sling. Switch over to Rock Sling Slack. Switch that up. Whoopsie daisy. I hate doing that. This should drop him anyways. Down he goes. Another great thing about the meteoric ore blade is it requires somber smithing stones to upgrade, which are a lot easier to acquire than the regular smithing stones. And grab that mushroom. And now we're headed to the southwest, under the bridge, past a whole bunch of demi-humans. You could grab this magic grease here, but that's not really, it's no big deal. We're just gonna sell that. So if you feel nervous about grabbing that, don't worry about it. And you're gonna make your way over to this side of grace right here. Rest. Rest up, Slack. Attaboy. Wait till daytime. Look for the beacon on the map. There's the beacon. Put a beacon on the beacon. And this area here is full of lesser rune bears. The big kind that will just destroy you. Destroy you. There's one sleeping there, and there's another one patrolling back and forth across the pond. But there's a little one which we can take care of easily. And we want to do this because as you're sneaking through the pond, sometimes the little one spots you, then he comes after you, then all hell breaks loose. The big bears see you, and you're dead. Like, you're so dead. There's no way you can take on these two guys. So kill that guy. Kill that little bear. Then you can start sneaking through here. And there's a good golden rune pickup in the middle. So we're going to wait for this guy to patrol to the left a bit. Then it's kind of like a fake patrol. Then he doubles back. Wait for it. Then he's going to do the big patrol to the left. So he does a fake patrol. This is to catch you off guard. You think he's going to start patrolling to the left. You start sneaking into the pond, and he turns back and spots you. So wait till he fully patrols to the left and grab the throwing daggers. The gold rune 5, which is worth I think 1200 runes, and some gold tinged excrement times 5, and that's it. And get to the other side. And of all the advanced technology that they've thrown into video games, they still can't figure out how to get characters to go over a little tiny ledge. Just step up and go over it. And you can sneak up and grab this this cookbook here, which will allow you to make feeded pots, kind of like super double poison pots. That's going to be useful later on. And grab the map and head up to the southeast towards the Erd tree here. Double jump up here and make sure you grab these two, the green spell crystal tier and the spiked cracked tier. Okay, and head out to this field here, and you can kill this teardrop scarab for the ground slam Ash of War, which we're just gonna sell, but that's an easy 300 runes. Here I decided to kill these guys. I normally don't do this. Okay, there's an example of rolling over a glowing skull to break it open. I don't like using that method. I find it kind of awkward. Although everybody and their monkey's uncle says that's the best way to get those glowing skulls. I like just hitting them with a sword or whatever. And you're going to make your way into this Shiafra or Shifra river well. I've been told two different ways to pronounce this. I think it's officially Shifra. Anyways, take this elevator down. I believe that's a traditional Gaelic name, if I'm not mistaken. It's a long elevator ride down. I'm probably going to mispronounce it as Shiafra, just so that people who don't know how it's pronounced will know what I'm talking about. So, humble apologies, but yeah. Okay, so just to go over what we've leveled up so far, you want mind at 16, strength at 15, and intelligence at 18. That's all we've done so far. And we're going to rest here, and that is the end of this run. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment. Most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time for some more Elden Ring Express. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1 That's $1. That's all. That's all it takes. All right. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.